Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a captivating Vietnamese folktale that, while starting with a clever solution, takes an unexpected turn and offers a really profound lesson. Get ready for the story of the crow who drank poisoned water. Our story begins, as many good tales do, on a scorching hot day. The sun beat down relentlessly, baking the earth and turning every stream into a dry, cracked bed. In this sweltering landscape, a poor crow was absolutely parched. Imagine feeling that desperate thirst, your throat dry, your wings heavy, as you fly tirelessly from one barren spot to another. Our feathered friend, this clever crow, was doing just that, crisscrossing the sky, scanning the ground below, his keen eyes searching for even a drop of life-giving water. Every pond, every riverbed, every little puddle he remembered from cooler days had vanished, swallowed by the heat. It was a truly disheartening sight, and our crow was starting to lose hope. His energy was flagging, and the relentless sun seemed to mock his every effort. He was at the brink of giving up, his vision blurring slightly from dehydration. Just as despair started to set in, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. His sharp eyes caught sight of something unusual below, a small terracotta jar sitting innocently in front of a quaint farmer's house. Could it be? Was there water inside? A fresh burst of adrenaline surged through him. With renewed vigor, he flapped his wings faster. Soaring down from the oppressive sky, his heart pounding with anticipation. Landing gently near the jar, he peered inside, his excitement bubbling. And there it was. Water, oh, the relief. But his joy was short-lived. As he looked closer, he realized the water level was agonizingly low, shimmering at the very bottom of the jar. His beak, long and pointed as it was, simply couldn't reach it. He stretched his neck, twisted his head, tried every angle imaginable, but it was no use. The precious liquid remained just out of reach, a cruel tease after such a desperate search. Frustration began to bubble up. He'd come so far, gotten so close, only to be thwarted by a few inches of pottery. What was he to do? Give up now? After all that effort? No, that wasn't the crow's way. This was a clever bird, a problem solver. He paced around the jar, a flurry of thoughts racing through his small avian mind. How could he raise the water? How could he outsmart this seemingly insurmountable obstacle? Then a spark, an idea, brilliant and simple, ignited in his mind. He looked around him, spotting various pebbles and small stones scattered on the dusty ground. A plan began to form. He picked up one small stone in his beak, flew to the jar, and carefully dropped it in. Asterisk plink. Asterisk, the stone hit the bottom. He watched almost imperceptibly as the water level shifted. Encouraged, he flew back, picked up another stone, and dropped it in it. Asterisk, plink, asterisk, and another, and another. It was painstaking work, a repetitive process, but the crow was determined. He worked diligently, tirelessly, his small body a whirlwind of activity. Each stone he dropped caused a tiny displacement, a minuscule rise in the water. Slowly but surely, the water level began to creep upwards. The crow watched with bated breath, his hope growing with each successful stone drop. Moment by moment, the water climbed. What started as a distant shimmer at the bottom of the jar became a visible layer. Then a small pool, and finally, after what felt like an eternity of effort, the water reached a level where his beak could comfortably dip into it. Success. Pure, unadulterated triumph. The crow, weary but exultant, dipped his beak into the cool liquid. He took a long, satisfying drink, the water feeling like heaven against his parched throat. He closed his eyes, savoring the moment, the relief washing over him in waves. This was the reward for his ingenuity and perseverance. He had outsmarted the jar, he had overcome the obstacle. But as he continued to drink, a strange sensation began to creep in. The water, it tasted odd. Not bad exactly, but certainly not like fresh, clean water. It had a peculiar, almost bitter tang. He shrugged it off at first, thinking perhaps it was just the dust from the jar or his own extreme thirst playing tricks on his senses. He took a few more sips, still savoring the relief. But the strange taste lingered, and then a new feeling began to set in. A wave of dizziness. His head started to spin, the world around him blurring. His strong legs felt weak, his wings heavy and unresponsive. He tried to stand, to fly away, but his body wouldn't obey. His vision tunneled, and he felt a sudden, profound weakness overcome him. He stumbled, then fell to the ground, his once vibrant feathers ruffled, his intelligent eyes glazing over. He lay still, his life force rapidly fading. Unbeknownst to our clever crow, this seemingly miraculous jar of water was not a gift, but a trap. The farmer, plagued by rats that gnawed at his crops and stole his food, had set out the water with a deadly purpose. He had mixed a potent poison into it, hoping to eliminate the pests. The crow, in his desperation and his ingenious solution, had stumbled upon this very trap. His cleverness, which had saved him from thirst, had ironically led him to a far greater danger. A little while later, the farmer emerged from his house, carrying a hoe. He had come to check on his trap, expecting to find perhaps a rat or two, but instead his gaze fell upon the still form of the crow, lying motionless beside the jar. A look of surprise, then sadness, crossed his face. He recognized the bird. He'd often seen it flitting about his fields. He knelt down, observing the small, lifeless creature. A heavy sigh escaped his lips. "Poor bird," he murmured, his voice filled with an unexpected regret. "Your cleverness was great indeed. It truly was remarkable how you managed to raise the water." He shook his head slowly. "But sometimes," he continued, looking at the jar, then back at the crow, "being too hasty, or perhaps too focused on one solution without considering all the possibilities, can lead to unforeseen dangers." He picked up the jar, emptying the remaining poisoned water onto the dry earth, a silent acknowledgement of the tragedy that had unfolded. And that, my friends, is where our tale ends. It's a story that truly sticks with you, isn't it? The crow was incredibly smart, absolutely brilliant in solving his immediate problem. We often celebrate cleverness and ingenuity, and rightly so. It's what helps us innovate and overcome challenges. But this folktale gently reminds us that while cleverness is a powerful tool, it needs to be tempered with caution and foresight. Sometimes, in our rush to solve a problem, especially when we're under pressure or feeling desperate, we might overlook crucial details or fail to consider the bigger picture. We might jump into a solution without fully understanding the environment or the potential hidden risks. The farmer's words really hit home. Your cleverness was great, but sometimes being too hasty can lead to danger. It's a powerful message about checking our surroundings, understanding the full context, and not letting our immediate success blind us to potential pitfalls. It encourages us to take a moment, even in our moments of triumph, to consider the consequences and ensure our solutions are truly safe and beneficial in the long run. So, what do you think? Has there ever been a time when your clever solution had an unexpected outcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this unique folktale and the lesson it imparts, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more captivating stories and insightful discussions. And hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.